It's there! Holy moly, this one's going to go big.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're going to have a look at the machine on the right today, which is Deal or No Deal Eliminator. And what I'm going to show you on this, it's a kind of really weird loop that the machine gets itself into, where you can get a mega streak out of it before it wants to give you a mega streak or a jackpot. It's not an emptier. It is a single kind of hit to get one mega streak out of it, and then the machine won't do it again. I have played around with this one a fair bit, and I've had a little bit of back and forth with somebody over at Desert Island Fruits. What he has said to me is that there were rumours of a full empty on this, but they were never able to work it out. They were still kind of playing around with it, doing the rip, the trap, but they got chipped reasonably quickly. So if there was an empty on it, they were never able to work it out, but they did make some money out of the rip that I'm going to show you, but it didn't last that long for them and was chipped up. It's a really weird one, which you will see in this video, where the machine gets itself into a situation that it absolutely doesn't have to, and that it could really easily get out of. Even when it gets itself into the bit where the loop happens, it could break it very easily, but it doesn't. It just gets stuck in this really weird loop. You take a mega streak and then you walk away. So what I'll do really is just show it to you. Now, the way that apparently this goes is there can be two in it. If you can get it to do the loop when it's not opening the Deal or No Deal game. I haven't been able to get it to do it without the phones being open, i.e. the Deal or No Deal game being available. What the guy was saying is that if you can get the loop without DOND open, you can get the rip once, and then you can get it again when DOND is open. I haven't had much success with that, but I have been able to get it into the loop when it's dealing. So that does mean that the machine is reasonably happy. But if you know your DONDs, what you're going to see is that this machine is going to be like £15, £20 stack happy. We'll be getting well up on the features. It's happy to open the game, but it's going to be a way away from wanting to open the actual mega streak, awarding rather the actual mega streak itself. I have got that too loud. We'll turn that down so it doesn't reverberate through. I didn't even read that thing, so I was just start feature. There we are. Right. So that is what we want to do, because we do want to get on the feature. And what we're wanting to do once we're on the feature, we need to get an extra life off the bonus, and then we need to get back on the bonus on a 3 or a 10 when it wants to take the life off us. So, first things first, it'll probably open the game up pretty readily here. We also don't want it to start climbing up too high. That's the other thing. Because, obviously, the higher up you are, the less... Well, that was a shit feature, wasn't it? The higher up you are, the less inclined the machine is to give you an extra life. So, it's a little bit weird in that we need to have the machine fairly happy. Is there anything up there? That was okay. We need to get the machine reasonably happy. We need it to give us an extra life, and then we need to get it, like I say, to a state where it wants to take the life off us, but we need to do that. Oh, there we are. We can get a bonus off that. But then we don't want it to take the life off. Oh, fuck, I missed the bonus. We don't want it to take the life off us naturally. That's the important thing. It's got to take the life off us on the bonus, and you will see why that is. So first things first. There we are. So we've got the life. Now, I could high-low on that. But so there we are. So what we need to do is climb the stacks up a little bit. We want to get it where it's in the mood to take the life off us. It probably won't want to take this. So what's the 6? That'll go to a phone. We'll take another multi out there. It's one of them where sometimes you can get it pretty easily. I've gone back to this RAM file time and time again. Sometimes it does it pretty easily, and sometimes it's a bit of a pain in the arse. So let's see which way it goes here. We do not care about these mega shots. We're not interested. Now, I don't want the stacks to get too much higher here. I want to be trying to get back on the bonus in the not too distant future. And the other thing is, I need to be on... Oh, bollocks, that might take the life off me. Ah, I can feel the life go in there, yeah. Now, the problem that we've got here is it probably isn't going to want to give us the life back. Extra cash. No, so we don't want the stacks to go up here. Because the next thing it's going to want... Oh, bollocks.
That is not
the problem we've got here is it's going to want to actually kill us here. Once the stacks start climbing up a bit. I don't think it's going to happen on this board, to be honest with you. I can't see it giving us the life back at this point. No, that's not going to happen, is it? Right, but we'll keep going round, but we're just waiting to die really here. Yeah, and that'll be death. We're fine, okay. Oh, by the way, the meters don't work on this. So I'm going to use, and I don't know how to fix them. So I'm going to use my super duper cash in, cash out. We're a tenner in up to now, because we do want to know how much it's cost us to get the rip. So there we are. So that's 10 in. So we'll put another tenner in. That's 20 in. So there we are. We'll now go 20 in. So I'll put another tenner in. Doesn't seem to make much difference to me if you play it on 50p or a pound. And I wasn't told that it makes a difference what stake you play it on. So one nudge after next spin. Okay, well there isn't. We'll give it a spin. Hopefully there'll be a phone up there, which there is. There we are. Okay, so we just do it again now. First thing we need to do, we need to get a life. Do not care about the deal game. We're not playing that. We don't want these stacks to get too high. Come on, we need to get... There we are. Come on, give us a life. Boost. Now, what I find is this gamble on the bonus can be very sketchy, but we do need a life. I can't see this working, to be honest. No, there we are. Wasn't having that. There we are. You can see, it's boarding regularly, and it is opening the game. So come on, life. Skill stop will go back on bonus with that.
Hello.
This is one of these as well, to be honest with you. Next number will be handier. It's one of them that almost looks like it just doesn't work, and then until all of a sudden it does it. It's one of them, it's like you're almost thinking that this is just nonsense, that there's nothing in this whatsoever. And then it just does it. And then you're like, ah, right, okay, yeah, it really is a thing.
Hello.
There we are, there's the life. Now then, we need to get, it's really weird, we want to get the stacks up a little bit, but not too far, because we need to lose the life naturally. Ideally on a 3 or a 10. Or it needs to be on a 3 or a 10. Not ideally, it needs to be on a 3 or a 10 when we lose the life. I wouldn't say no, actually, to landing back on bonus at this point. That would be fine. On the banker again for extra phone. Don't really care about that. I wouldn't say... I've just about to say I wouldn't have said no to a fucking 3 there. There goes the life, you see. We've lost the life. And I think we're probably at the spot now where it's not going to give us the life back. We'll go for that. It's... Oh, maybe. No, and you see that... There's no world where that gamble's winning, is there? Nah. Okay, fine. It is what it is. We'll carry on. The other thing, by the way, is that the Mega can go past. And indeed does go past. It doesn't necessarily be... it's not necessarily a flat 70 on the Mega. Which is the other thing on this. Do I want to risk a look? Go on, then. See what I mean? It's really skanky, that bonus gamble. Right, so okay, so we are going to have to go in another tenner. So we're 30 in now. Let's do that. But remember, our payoff when this works is a minimum of £70 and hopefully more. And again, from this RAM file, I've had it do 70s. I haven't had it do a 140, but I think I've had it do like 115 or 120. So from what we're going to get on the Mega when this does the Mega, I don't know. It might be a flat 70, it might be more. Extra cash, well, first order of business is getting the life. And then we can maybe build our stacks up a little bit. I mean, you can see here that the machine is not completely off its tits. It's not like I'm kind of cheating here. Oh, that was a bit of a big boost, though, wasn't it? You know, it's got a bit of life in it, but it's not like it's about to do a go all the way or anything like that. And incidentally, on all of the test runs that I've done on this, never once has it done on a go all the way. So it's not like it's on the cusp of doing that.
It's not going
Oh, I did actually miss that then. To be honest with you, the stacks were getting a bit high there. I don't think it was going to give us a life at that point. Okay, that's fine. So we're back to the start where we need the life. First order of business, getting the life. Next number, does that help us? 1, not really. In that case, you know, I'll actually just use mega shots because I want to get the life first.
Hello.
And it's happiest to give you the life when you've got nice low extra foam. We will gamble on that.
Hello.
There's a 3, but I haven't got the life.
Hello.
Come on. Oh, now. Right. Technically speaking, that's the setup. We've got a life, and we're on the bonus, and we're on a 3 or a 10. In this case, a 10. I've got nothing to lose here by going for it. I think the problem is it probably will let me get away with this, but...
Hello?
Yeah, it did. Unfortunately, it actually won the gamble, which is the Oh, and there he's fucking... That was a slightly rash gamble, you know. Oh, that was a rash gamble. Ooh, I can't see it. If it gives me the life here. Oh, it has. It has. Now then. This could do it. This could do it. This is not a bad setup here. Where we're kind of where it might want to take the life off me. So we're going to go higher than the... If it was a 10, we go lower. It's a 3, we go higher. I want this to lose to a 2. Please lose to a 2.
Hello.
No, fine. Fine, it's lost to a 10, and we're still in a good spot here. The stacks have got bigger. I want this to lose to an 11. It's lost to a 12, you absolute sack of shit. Ah. I can't see me getting the life back. Oh, come on, give us the life. Go on. Oh, it has.
Incredible.
Now then, okay. 11, 11, 11.
Hello.
3, that's fine. But there we are. Now that should be it. That should be it. Now then, see there, I've lost the life from a higher than a 3 to a 2. Now the rule comes in where you can't lose 2 high-low gambles on the trot. So I've just lost the life, but this high-low gamble is now no lose. That's the unspoken rule of DOND, so I can go lower than that 2. Watch what happens. It's going to go to a 1, and it's going to give me a life. Oh no, I talked for too long. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was gassing for too long, and now I fucked it. That was it. I had it. Look at that. Fucking hell, Degsy, you fucking king of waffle. Motherfucker. Right, let the record show. Oh, God almighty. Let the record show I could have had it at 30 quid. Let the record show there I could have had 70 quid at 30 in, but I'm just trying to explain it properly, that's all. And old Noel there, fucking cool your boots, Noel, you twat. Right, okay, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. We actually had it there. Rather annoyingly, we actually had it there. Next time, I won't gas so fucking much. So we've got to do that again now. But you saw there, we did get it. After 30 quid, we did get it. So, taxi, so... Now that we kind of know what we do. So there we go, we've got the life. So we just need to get back in that position now. We need to get back. No, we'll go for a spin. Oh, don't take the life, don't take the life, don't take the life. It's taken the life. Slightly annoying there. 3 doesn't really help us, but there's not much we can do about it. We can't gamble on a mystery, so... I can't see me getting the life here, to be honest. That was quite an annoying timeout, so I've got to be honest with you. It's not going to give me a life now. There's no world where I'm getting... But it gives you an idea of how where the machine's happiness level is. We all know DONs when they're at this level, at the £20 stack level. It means it's a long, long way. If you were to force a DOND, you would be a long, long way away from a sort of it naturally giving you a mega or a go all the way. I'm pretty confident that we're not going to see a go all the way here. It hasn't done it in any of my test runs. I'm super, super annoyed there that I missed that one. So we've got to do it round again now. Because we had it in the loop and then lost it. It won't do red phones. It's not going to do that either. Sometimes it can give you something good off the message from the banker. I think it can give you the life if it's minded to as well. I'm not even sure that that's helping us there, is it? Because that's going to give... No, you see, we're too high up now. It's going to either want to kill me or it's certainly not going to want to give a life, is it? There's no way that's giving me... That's not giving me a life now, is it? What it likes to do, once it's put the stacks as high as it wants, it'll just give you some of the shots in the middle there. See there? It doesn't want to go past a £20 stack. So it's just going to dick me around on that a bit until it finally kills me. Give me everything it wants to out of there, then it's just going to go to a mystery and kill me.
Bad news.
There we are. So I'm actually not too worried now, even though my numbers are getting worse. I did fuck up at 30. So we could have... That was 100% in the loop there. It's just Noel lost his patience. And we lost... It gambled for me. And it gambled the wrong way. And I lost the loop at that point. So the actual raw numbers now I'm not concerned about. It is just about showing you the actual loop itself. I'm not even sure that is going to help me there. Because it can... The next number can sometimes be slightly unhelpful. And can you see here, sometimes it just doesn't want to land on a bonus as well, which can be the other problem. Oh God, got to hit that now. There we are. There we are. Come on, go back to bonus. Oh, come on. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. There. Crikey. Right, we'll certainly gamble on the 2. It might still give me a life there. Come on. No. Now you see.
Hello.
There's no... Yeah, you see what I mean? There's no world where you're getting a life off that. Doesn't matter. I may as well gamble it to death. Back in. Right, okay. Taxi. We'll take a taxi. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck off. You know it's going to... Why does it not just do it to the same... That's a dodgy gamble.
Hello.
Okay, we got away with it. Extra life, come on. Next number, that would be handy, yeah. So we can gamble again. Let's get the life, come on.
Hello.
Extra phone! I'm not...
Hello.
Okay, got away with it. Skill stop, right, we'll land back on the bonus.
Hello.
It's just not... And now, you see,
Hello.
Oh, there's just fucking no way, is there? There's just no world where it's giving me a life there, is there? And now it's just going to kill me. Doesn't matter, that one's fucked. Just didn't want to give the life there. Next spin will be single bars, fine. You can see here the problem. It is if you miss it, it doesn't come straight back. So we are seeing this in real time here.
Bad news.
Fuck me. So yeah, when you get it, you don't want to miss it. So fucking hell, doesn't really matter. I mean, okay, fine, 60 in, but that side of things is slightly academic at this point. And what you will see is when it comes back, which it will, you will see then that I did have the loop that first time around after 30 quid in. Not too high. But it's just not wanting to give me the... It just hasn't given me a life for a few boards now, has it? I'm not even bothering with the message from the bankers. Can we get... There's just some... It's really weird. There's like some boards that will do one thing, but not others. Fucking hell, that was harsh, wasn't it? Okay, so we'll just carry on. It will come back. There we go, so we're back in. I mean, the boards aren't costing much. I don't know. I'm not even sure that the message from the bankers are actually adding much to the... Well, it's told me it's going to go to a bonus at least. Maybe we can get a life off that. We can go back to the bonus at least. Obviously, we're going to go higher than the 2.
Hello.
Skill stop will go back on the bonus again.
Hello.
There's the life. Now then, do I want to risk a gamble on a 9? Possibly not. So what's 5? Add feature. Well, let's see if I go do it that way. What's it going to give me? Okay, we'll go for a multi-add maybe. Oh, that's okay. Now I need the thing here is I need to get back on a bonus. That was possibly a bit the multi-add was possibly a bit rash there. Because it was a big, the benefit of hindsight, that wasn't. Extra life, okay, we'll take that. We'll definitely take an extra life. Now I still need to get back on a bonus. It's probably going to go a 4 now, is it? Oh, come on. Yeah, that's the problem. You see there, once the stacks get a little bit big. I can't see it. Can't see it giving me a life now. Oh, it has! My goodness me! But how'd you get... Oh, I thought I'd swing it there, because I think it might go in from here, you know. I just felt it might go in from there. Right, what we do now is go lower than the 10. We need it to lose to an 11. It has. Right, that should be it. Now, remember, we can't lose the gamble twice. So the life has gone, but on DONDs, you can't lose gambles twice. Now we go higher than the 12, and it should now give me life back. There we are. Now what we do, and this is the weird bit, we've got the life back. What it'll do now is go to a 3 or a 10.
Hello.
Even though it doesn't need to. Now, it's going to give me a boost. Now I'm going to go lower than the 10. And it's going to go to an 11. This is the loop. Watch this. It's now going to go to an 11. There goes the life. And now, remember, we can't lose the gamble twice on the trot. We go higher than the 12, and it will give me the life back.
Hello.
There we are. Boost.
Incredible.
Sorry, get the life back. Now we go lower than the 12 and get the boost. Or I think it's almost always boost. So we go lower than the 12. And it goes, see there, it goes to 3 or 10. There's our boost. Now remember, we've got a life. This is going to lose to a 2. Higher than a 3. 2. Remember, we can't lose the high-low gamble twice. So now we go lower than the 2 and we get the life back. It doesn't need to do this. It doesn't have to give us the life there. And now when we go higher than this 3, it could go to a 6 or a 7. But it's going to go to a 3 or a 10. There's the 10. There's the boost. Now we go lower. And it's going to go to an 11. There we are. There goes the life. Can't lose the gamble, so we go higher. It's going to give me the life back. Boom. Now we go lower. It'll be a 3 or a 10. It's gone for the 3. There's our boost. Higher than the 3. And it's going to go to a 2. You know what we do next. Can't lose twice. Go lower. It's going to give me the life back. Now we go higher. We're going to get a boost. And there is our mega. There's the loop. We could have had it after 30 quid, but fine. We got it after 60 quid instead. And there's our mega.
This will be the most sensational game.
Mega Streaky.
So you did see it there. I fucked it up at the 30 quid mark. Let's see if it goes past. Can go past this. Remember, we're 60 in, so even on the set, it should have been after 30, but even on this word, we're going to be a tenner up. Carry on. Come on, carry on. I have seen it go past. Come on. Yes, it has gone past. What are we going to get? Ooh, okay. I haven't had a 140 out of it yet, but let's see. So there we are. Even with my fuck up, we're comfortably in profit here. Oh, 96. Not a great one. Not a great one. Now, what you will find here... So there we are. So we were 60 in. So 60 in and 96 out. So even with my fuck up there, I'm 36 quid up. But remember, we could have had it after 30 I just messed, I talked for too long and Noel made a decision for me. Should have been 66 up, but even there, I was 36 up, and you saw the loop there very clearly. What you will find now is that it's not a free win. We'll play it on for a board. Let's just see if it's open in the game, but it probably won't even want, because this is completely accounted for. So we're probably going to have a fairly dead board now. If it opens the game, we'll take the game, but I suspect we're back to like a 4-3 up. Well, we passed £3 already. Oh, shall we have a cash or bust? Because I think that was going to kill me.
You have won. Your money
Thanks,
now.
Noel. £1 win.
The next one.
Oh, there we are. Noel's feeling slightly generous. He's got
The next one.
couple of repeal. Can we get £100 in the bank, maybe?
The next
We
one.
can. We can get £100 in the bank. There we are.
Bad news.
Right, there we go. And that is £100 bank. So we'll collect that out. What are the well, you saw it there. I'll just do a quick summary. So basically, when you are on the board, you get on the feature, you get an extra life, you then have to get back on the bonus, and you need to lose the life from a 3 or a 10. That is the critical bit. So once you've got your life, you can kind of try and wangle it there, as I did with the gambles, maybe use the taxi or the skill stop. But fundamentally, you need to get back on the bonus with the extra life on a 3 or a 10, and you need it to lose the gamble when you go with the number to a 2 or an 11. So if you go higher than a 3, it loses to a 2. If you go lower than a 10, you lose it to an 11. You then go against the number, because you can't lose 2 subsequent high-low gambles on a DOND. So lower than a 2, higher than an 11 to 1 or a 12, then for no reason whatsoever, it gives you the life back. Then you go higher than the 1, lower than the 12. It'll go to a 3 or a 10, give you a boost. Then you can go with the number again. It'll lose to 2 or 11, and then you're in the loop. You can go lower than the 2, higher than the 11. You go back to 1 or 12. You get the life, and then you just keep going round in that loop until you get the Mega Streak. It's only got 1 in it if you do it when the phones are open. Apparently there can be 2 in it. If you can get it without the phones, it will let you do it again with the phones. But certainly once you've done it with the phones, that is it then. You saw there that we're back to a £4 board. And if you keep on doing it, and I have tried this, I just thought, how long will it take to do that again? I got like 80 or 90 back into it, and it simply won't do the loop. You see there how we actually got it. In a way, it's good that I fucked it up the first time, because you saw it there go into the loop twice. First time I messed it up, but it went back into the loop. What you will find is once you've taken that Mega out, like I did there, it will just not fall back into that loop again. It's really, really weird. Like it almost knows about it, but why did it let you do it in the first place? But what you will find is it will completely resist it. And even if you do manage to get back on the bonus with a 3 or a 10 with the extra life when it wants to kill you, what it will do, instead of losing to the 2 or the 11, it'll lose to a 1 or a 12. And then it'll go back to a middle number. So you go higher than your 3 with a life. Instead of losing to a 2 and then giving you the no-lose gamble down to a 1, it'll just lose straight to a 1, take the life, and then when you go higher than the 1, it'll put you on a middle number. Won't give you the life back. And then there is no loop. It just won't let it go back into the loop after that. So it is a one-time only deal. I didn't see exactly how long it would take, but I thought, well, once you're 80 or 90 back in, then obviously you're losing if you get a flat Mega off that. But the guy who told me about this over at Desert Island Fruits, he said, yeah, it was just 1. Once you've taken the rip on with the phones open, walk away, because the machine is dead at that point. This did get chipped, certainly for them. That's not to say it hadn't been around for a little bit, but for them, they didn't have very long on these before they were chipped out. And once they were chipped, the loop just wasn't there at all. The machine simply would not fall into the loop. So If you know one of these, if there's one of these tucked away in a seaside arcade somewhere on a £70 jackpot, do be very aware that if you don't try this, because it will almost certainly be chipped and it won't work and you'll lose a lot of money on it. But it does happen. And what I would say there, once again, I messed it up. Could have had it after 30 quid for a 96 mega. So that, you know, there's 40, 50, maybe 60 quid to be made there. You hit it once, you go away, and then you come back after a period of time for it to recover, and you can do it again. So there you go. That's just one machine that I haven't covered before. I'm starting to get some of these together now, going forward for new videos. I haven't even started the proper thread over at Desert Island Fruits yet, sort of formally asking for suggestions for videos, but a couple of people have dropped me PMs to say, oh, have you thought about doing this one? Have you thought about doing this one? I've already got the next one lined up after this, which is a full empty, not a rip, so I'll be getting that one done in the not too distant future. So hopefully there will be still a few new videos going forward where I'm going to try and cover stuff like this on the channel. But there you go, that is the Mega Streaky sort of weird loop rip type thing on DOND Eliminator on the £70 jackpot. So thank you very much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch up with you next time. But for now it is goodbye.